When justice is delayed, my soul cries out like a flame that refuses to be extinguished. Lord, this morning I come before you not just with a prayer, but with a plea, because there are days when the pain can no longer be hidden. There are mornings when my heart feels so heavy I can barely breathe. I feel misunderstood, opposed, forgotten. And in those moments, I know clearly, this is not a time to whisper. This is a time to cry out. Lord, I need you to fight for me. I need you to step into a battle that I do not have the strength to win. Just like David in Psalm 35, today I want to declare loudly, Lord, contend with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Father, these words are not born out of despair. They come from deep trust, from the place in me that knows if you do not move, no one else can take your place. If you do not rise up, the enemy will keep advancing. But if you do, just one look, one word, every opposing force must fall. Lord, this morning I choose to believe that David's words are also my words. I choose to enter this week of prayer through Psalm 35, not as a ritual, but as a battle move. 7 days, 7 declarations. I will not just ask, I will activate heaven's defense with my faith. And as I pray, I believe that heaven listens. Not because I am worthy, but because you are full of mercy. Not because I am strong, but because I know I am weak, and that makes me need you more than ever. Lord, today I am not just asking for help. I am asking you to fight for me. Please take on this battle, because it is beyond what I can handle. And I am fully convinced that if you take it on, no power can stand against you. Lord, when I read Psalm 35, I do not just hear the voice of David, I hear my own heart. His words reflect what I have kept buried in silence for too long. At times, I did not even know if I was allowed to cry out like this. But David proved that crying out is not weakness, it is faith in action. Lord, contend with those who contend with me. This is not a quiet whisper. This is the roar of a soul pushed to the edge. And I realize I have the right to roar too. Not for revenge, but to place the case of my life into the hands of the righteous judge. Because I have stood in the courtroom of life, where accusations echoed louder than defense. I tried to explain, but no one listened. I stayed silent, but truth was still twisted. I know what it feels like to be betrayed, lied to, manipulated. And in those moments, I just wanted someone, greater than me, stronger than me, to rise on my behalf. Lord, you do not just listen, you rise, you fight. David wrote, but Lord, who is like you? You rescue the poor from those too strong for them. You do not search for the ones who claim strength. You defend the overlooked. You do not abandon those who appear weak. In a world where power often belongs to the loudest voice, you lean into those who have no voice left. I feel that, Lord. When I am tired of trying, when I feel like I am drowning in the deep waters of injustice, this word lifts me. Who is like you, Lord? You do not forget me. You see what others cannot see, and you do not turn away. But Lord, there are still days when I ask, how long? Just like David in verse 17, Lord, how long will you look on and do nothing? That line is alive in me. I have cried that on my bed, not because I doubt you, but because I am close to you. I am near enough to ask, and I trust you enough to show my pain. Lord, waiting is not easy, but I know in that waiting, something is being forged. Faith does not grow in comfort. It grows in stillness, in tears, in the unanswered how longs. And then David writes, vindicate me in your righteousness, my God. Do not let them gloat over me. I understand that. I am not asking so I can be proven right. I just want you to reveal the truth in your perfect time, not so I can win in the eyes of the world, but so that your name may be glorified in my life. Lord, you are not just my advocate, you are my restorer. When you rise up, you do not just wipe my name clean from the mud of gossip. You lift my soul from the darkest place, and that no one else can do but you. Lord, this morning I hold a cup in my hand. It is just water, ordinary, simple. But in faith, I see it as a symbol of the supernatural. I do not hold it as a routine, but as a prophetic act. I believe you can use the most common thing to do something miraculous. You once turned water into wine, so today I ask you to turn this water into healing. I pray that whoever drinks this water in faith, may you grant them peace and clarity. Calm the restless mind. Soothe the invisible wounds. Let the heavy silence give way to the voice of hope. I am not just praying for myself. I pray for the one who feels abandoned, misunderstood, crushed in the quiet. Surround them with your protective presence. Whisper to their heart, I see you. I hear you. I am fighting for you. Lord, where there is injustice, stir up justice. Where there is waiting, give strength to endure. Where there is confusion, shine a light from heaven. And if today is the moment you move, I will praise you. But if today is just the day you strengthen my faith, I will still praise you. I move from asking to declaring, from fear to surrender. I will worship you before the breakthrough, because I believe the one who promised is faithful. Today is not just an ordinary morning. It is a sacred marker, a turning point, a declaration. I will not surrender to fear. I will not collapse in the waiting. I will not stay silent when heaven calls me to rise. And if I must wait, I will wait in faith. If I must fight, I will fight with praise. And if I must walk through fire, I know you walk with me. Lord, use this cup, this prayer, this moment to prove that you still save, still heal, and still fight for those who call upon your name.